Dear students, let us take the next example of enthalpy, change in enthalpy, that is enthalpy of solution. Enthalpy of solution is usually defined as the change in the heat content for a reaction when 1 gram molecule of the substance is dissolved in excess amount of water that any further dilution brings no change in the heat content. Say for example, these are the thermochemical equation. In the first equation, it is the potassium chloride in water. In aqua means in presence of water, it gives the potassium chloride solution, and that is going to give the change in enthalpy. The value is plus 4.4 kilocalorie. Similarly, you can take the example of magnesium sulfate also, which is going to give the value, that is the change in enthalpy value delta H, that is minus 20.28 kilocalorie. If we take the next part, that is when a substance is dissolved, heat may be either it is liberated or it is absorbed depending upon the relative amounts of energy which are used in breaking down the crystal lattice on one hand, and the energy can be liberated during the hydration of the solute on the other hand. So the quantity of heat evolved is not constant, but it varies with the concentration of the final solution, so which may be due to number of factors. Example, the variation in the extent of hydration of solute, that is the one point, and in some cases the degree of dissociation. So the heat of solution of a substance also varies with the moles of water taken for dissolving 1 mole of the substance. That is, the total heat evolved when dissolved 1 mole of a solute in a specified quantity of the solvent can be called as its integral enthalpy of solution, that is, integral heat of solution for the specified quantity of the solvent. If the amount of solvent used is so large that brings the further addition of the solvent no longer causes any change in the integral enthalpy of solution per mole of the solute, which is said to be the heat of solution of the substance at infinite dilution, which is a limiting value of the integral heat of the solution, which can be sometimes called as total heat of the solution. So if we take during the solution process, the solute is transferred from a pure solute phase, so it may be solid, liquid or gas, to a solvent or solution phase, which is during the dilution process, solvent is transferred from a pure solvent phase to a solution phase. We may specify the advancement of these two kinds of processes by epsilon SOL and epsilon DIL respectively. Note that both processes takes place in closed systems, that is, at least at initially they have two phases. The total amounts of the solvent and solute in the systems do not change, but the amounts in the pure phases diminish as the processes advance, that is, either epsilon SOL or epsilon DIL increases. So the equation in the section are about the enthalpies of the solution and dilution. You can replace H by other extensive state function to obtain the relations for its solution and dilution properties. So let us consider the solution process in which the solute is transferred from a pure solute phase to solution. The molar differential enthalpy, that is delta SOLH is the rate of change of enthalpy with advancement of epsilon SOL at constant temperature and pressure, where epsilon SOL is the amount of solute transferred. So, delta SOLH can be given as delta H into delta epsilon SOL at a particular T, that is temperature, P is the pressure, Na is the amount. The value of delta SOLH at a given temperature and pressure depends only on the solution molality and not on the amount of solution. Therefore, when we write the solution reaction as B star giving BSLN, the general relation can be given by the following equation. So, therefore, delta SOLH will be equal to HB minus H star B. So, where HB is the partial molar enthalpy of the solute in the solution, H star B star is the molar enthalpy of the pure solute at the same temperature and pressure. The molar enthalpy of the solution at infinite dilution, that is delta SOLH at infinity, is the rate of change of enthalpy with epsilon SOL when the solute is transferred to a solution with the thermal properties of an infinitely dilute solution. We can think of delta SOLH infinity as the enthalpy change per amount of the solute transferred to a very large pure volume of the pure solvent. According to this equation, the quantity can be given as delta SOLH infinity is equal to H infinity minus H infinity B minus H star. Note that because the values of H infinity B, HB infinity and H star B star are the independent of the solution composition, the molar, differential and integral enthalpies of the solution and infinite dilution are same. If we take the enthalpy of dilution, it is the process in which the solvent is transferred from a pure solvent phase to a dilution phase. The molar differential enthalpy of dilution is nothing but the rate of change of enthalpy with the advancement of epsilon DIL at a constant temperature and pressure of the dilution process, where epsilon DIL is the amount of solvent transferred. So, this is the equation given for enthalpy of dilution, which is delta DILH is equal to delta H delta epsilon DIL at Tp, that is temperature, pressure and Nb, that is a mole fraction. For dilution, the reaction can be given as A star giving ASLN, which is of the general relation by the following equation. Therefore, delta DILH is equal to HA minus H star A. Thank you.